Power on. Bluetooth mode.
It seems we have a Brian Hernsberger about. Killshot Matt Storm, how's it going? It's been a while, folks. It has been a while. I'm not going to apologize. Sometimes life throws you curveballs, but we come back, we stand tall. And tonight, if you ain't standing tall, ho ho ho, well, you're about to find out what happens when you stay laying on your back. This is the Renegade Wrestling Organization, and we're here live with League of Nations. Now, before we go into the show, we've got to recap something that happened shortly before we went live. A despicable act by an unknown assailant. Now, there's been a lot going on in the wasteland that I haven't been able to cover as of late. But tonight, I'm hoping we can find out some answers to what in the hell is going on here in the RWO. I've heard this little fat weasel trying to take my corporation. Well, we're not going to deal with that tonight because I'm a patient man. I'll deal with Booger Ray Yeti another night. But tonight, Bill Haight was supposed to be the man to open up the show. He was supposed to be in a one-on-one confrontation with Horace Hammerstone. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is what took place. Now, you all know Bill Haight. He's the man with the black mohawk. I have no idea who this strange, this monolithic, statuesque, albino motherfucking douchebag is. But as you can see right now, Bill Haight trying to fend the man off, doing an exemplary job of doing just that. And if the production crew wouldn't mind, could you please cut the damn music? Thank you. Just brute strength from this monster of a man. Bill Haight had an opportunity to end this man at the beginning. Yeah, Booger Ray, you and I will be dealing with this shit as to the ownership of the RWO. Don't you worry. Here at League of Nations, what is going on in the background is simple. You got a little man who finally went through a growth spurt and decided while I was absent to try and take control. Ain't happening. On top of that, we've got the leaders of each nation all locked away in a conference room, dealing with situations going on here in the wasteland. But as you can see, it is a goddamn massacre. We are recapping what started, or what was to be the beginning of the show here. Bill Haight scheduled to face Horace Hammerstone. Horace Hammerstone in our last episode taking out the #1 contender to the Pillar to Post Championship title. I'm talking about Antoine Bogart. We'll see him later on face D-Train. And I am told Horace Hammerstone was laid out in the back. Now we all know the Bloodyard crew isn't going to be too happy about this. I don't know the details. I don't know the situation. Who did the deed? It's unknown. We will be finding that information out. But right now, we are witnessing this pale beast of a man destroying one of our legends here in the RWO in Bill Haight. As you can see, Bill trying as hard as he can to fend this monster off, but to little avail in that situation. It seems the man has a bit of a militaristic background from, well, the wardrobe as well as his assault on this legend, a former ruler of the Wasteland, a former Wasteland champion. Oh, the BWO. I'm sorry. I get it. Booger Wrestling Organization. I get it. I get it. Stealing a little bit from the Blue World Order. I get the past. I do. But Booger gonna die a slow death. Now the Angry Viking officially retired. I did not retire from standing on my own 2 feet and whooping ass, let me tell you. Bill Haight finally making a bit of offense against this huge man. Now we will be figuring out who this man is, but goddamn it, it's an atrocity, it's disrespect, and goddamn it, if it happens here in the RWO. Now I might not be on the favored side of Bill Haight, but I have respect. Just like I might not like the actions of the Yeti clan, I have respect. Right now, as you can see, showing no respect for this assailant is Bill Haight. Has the big man dazed. Here's the Irish whip. Could not take him down with that elbow strike. Caught him right in the pectoral region, dead center of the chest. Now working the big man's arm, you gotta soften up the power. But there's the block from this big man. And there's the power. Oh, what a belly to belly. Nicely done, folks. We're here in the neutral zone of the Wasteland. Strict rules, but rules being thrown out the window here and now. Bill Haight finally coming back, and there's the reversal. Just for such a big man, so fluid in his actions, it is unbelievable. And we see very little movement from Bill Hate at this time. Big Dog. You mean you're going to be the dog being led by a leash to his slaughter? Biding his time now. Oh, Jesus! Bill Hate's been lacerated. That steel step shot right to the brain pan. He's got to be suffering a concussion at this point. Being brutalized up on the ramp, but Hate coming back, turning the big man inside out. We got a big show ahead of you, folks. Every single title of the RWO, every Wasteland title, both pillar-to-post titles on the line. This is League of Nations, and we're not starting off the way you should have, but god damn it, it looks beautiful. Here's the Irish Whip once again, missed the elbow strike, and finds a second, only managing to stagger this monster. Modified hip toss there. This man is not green, that is for sure. I don't know where he comes from, but god damn. All balk, no walk. Here we go. Bill Hate finally getting the upper hand. Working the big man's shoulder blades. The upper back, driving the air from his lungs. You see what happens, Booger Ray, when a little dog comes up to a big dog. And that big dog seems a little bit ornery. And that little dog decides to flap its little fucking lips. Well, the big dog chews him up. All right, now, being chewed up is Bill Hate. As much as he tries, it seems like he cannot stay in control of this big man's assault. Has been very little offense, very little defense from Bill Hate. But try as he might, I don't see him walking away from this one that easily, if at all. Blaze McCoy in the house. And there it is. Our man True in the house. How's it going? Oh, I did not say I was a little dog. I'm the big dog that's going to chew you up. A brutal assault before our show actually began here by this intruder, I'm inclined to hire this man. He did not walk away unscathed. You can see his brow busted open, blood seeping down, dripping into his eye, down his face. We're going to get more on this fella, don't you worry. But ladies and gentlemen, our first official match, seeing as our first official match was, well, slightly fucked up. It's Antoine Bogart challenging the pillar-to-post champion, the big ball of sexy, D-Train. And we move on. Mighty Bloodyard, Siri Bloodyard, winning a triple threat tag match to be the #1 contenders. They will be facing PAC members, the new Blood Moon Sisters in Ilfa and Rika. And then the challenge sent out. Sin had the answer. Mordecai versus Sin, and I have not been given any clue as to who is accompanying Mordecai to the ring, but brother versus brother. We're going biblical here, folks. And then we've got Max Rampage, Mark Mayhem. They are Hatebreed taking on Ruthless Inc.'s Fettu Garrett and Wolf Tirgaviche. They are your Wasteland champions. Hatebreed defeating 3 other teams to become #1 contenders. Let's see if they can dethrone Ruthless Inc. We've got Griffin Davian in a long blood feud. The hatred runs deep. The dislike for Giroff and all he stands for just welling up, bottled up in Griffin Davian. And the last time these two met, it was Giroff walking away, changing his climb up that mountain because it was a downward spiral for a very long time for Giroff. Let's see if this ends tonight. And then Zoe Doom, becoming #1 contender, has the Ruthless title around her waist still. Tonight, they will be combined. The winner will be officially the Pillar to Post champion. Your champion, the legend, that is Minerva, the Centurion. Gonna try and break the body and the mind of Zoe Doom. And then another long-running feud. This goes way, way back. They have been friends, they have been rivals, and they are bitter enemies now. Fred Starr defeating Yeti Bloodyard and the Angry Viking in a triple threat Hell in a Cell. Yeti still claiming he is undefeated as a Wasteland or as a ruler of the Wasteland. Challenging Fred Starr. This ends tonight. And then our main event, Hell in a Cell. It is Hecate, #1 contender to the Wasteland title, taking on the champion, the dreaded Screaming Banshee, Evie Bloodyard. Let's get to it. He ain't owner of nothing. I wasn't running off riding no ditch pig, let me tell you. Not in any forest or otherwise. Some allege that I was married. Well, let me tell you. Ain't happening. I don't care how much you drug me up. I don't care how much you liquor me up. It will not stand. People sucking Viking. Oh my God. I do admit to losing the match. I do. It was my retirement match. Either way it would have gone. I could have become your new Wasteland champion and I still would have retired. But yes, I took the fall. Lick me. Oh my God. Yes, liquor. Not lick me. No. Blaze, never gonna happen. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is for the Pillar to Post championship title. It is scheduled for, oh, wait, one fall. And introducing first, making his way by the lands of purgatory, here's your #1 contender, Antoine, the Hitman Bogart. Suffered a loss in our last episode to the strongman of the underground. I'm talking about Horace Hammerstone. Horace feeling cheated, feeling that this should have been a triple threat match. Well, I do apologize, Mr. Hammerstone, but this match was scheduled, and I just didn't feel like adding to it. So you're admitting you're a spitter and a quitter. Well, that's all right, Blaze. But the fact is, I want none of it. I truly don't. Have your withered lips and your fucking dry tongue. Oh, jeez, nowhere near me. Please, no. Meanie says Zoe loses. She's going to have Dr. Tickler sew your butthole closed. Oh, my Lord. How's it going, Griffin Davian? Oh, my Lord. But, ladies and gentlemen, we have Ruthless Inc.'s Big Ball of Sexy. He's your Pillar to Post champion. Coming his way by Ruination. He is the Pillar to Post champion, D-Train. Surprises, yes. Surprises always tend to happen in the wasteland. Griffin Davian, how you doing today? No, we actually just started. We had a bit of an incident to open up the show that we had to recap. But no, this is our official opening bout. Yes, he's doomed to dream of ice cream forever. Not just any ice cream, Yeti ice cream. So you know he's got shit nuggets in it. Yes, an incident actually involving the former leader of Ruthless Inc. Oh, if Rex were to ever enter the wasteland, he'd be dead. Like dead. Dead meat. Eddie Victor in the house. Ripper Springheel, how you doing? And there it is, folks. The Pillar to Post championship title on the line. Ruthless Inc. strong man. Having to defend against the assassin, the hitman, Antoine Bogart. Now, Rex would suffer a grueling death by narrator, let me tell you. Now, I don't know why it has a WWE referee. I changed it, but it just... So fuck it. We're going to just go with it. Looks like Ditch Pig Penny's fucking sister. And here we go. The bell is rung. We are officially underway here at League of Nations. We'll have to see what becomes of this this conference between the nations of the wasteland later on. But right now, the Pillar to Post title on the line and a big belly to belly by Bogart. Do not look past D-Train at all. This man is a legend of legends. Once a fun-loving exterior, now a brooding mass of hatred to all who stand in his way. There is no doubt why he is the Pillar to Post champion, but right now, he's going up against the up and coming, Antoine Bogart. Nah, I will not. Absolutely not, Blaze. Ain't happening. A match card already goes well over 2 hours. And right now, putting up the fight is the challenger through the barricade. The head of D-Train going through the barricade. Unbelievable power in Antoine Bogart. Now, no one mentioned yet. You're dead. Dead. Yeah, exactly. Exactly the reason we can't have nice things. And I went out of my way. I got some pretty decent titles created by our national blacksmith guild. And oh, this happens. The beginning of the show happens. Oh, you're a ghost. Oh, no. We're going to kill that ghost. Don't you worry. Right now, perhaps suffering from a concussion after that move that took him through the barricade. D-Train still putting up a hell of a fight against Antoine Bogart. There's a DDT. Still putting up the fight. Our champion, D-Train, sending Antoine Bogart into the barricade, looking for a little bit of revenge. Redemption, one would say, after being driven through that barricade. Show no mercy. Be ruthless in every assault. Oh, really? Really? Okay. You know what? Bugger, I ain't stepping out of retirement. Ain't happening. But I'll go and put on a pair of shit kickers, a wife beater, some jeans. I'll meet you in the locker room on our next episode of RWO Mayhem. Don't you forget it, and make sure you are on time, because I will destroy you. The old man is not coming back. I've made that plenty clear, but I am not. I am not a man who stands idly by and lets people walk all over me. Now, right now, not allowing Antoine Bogart to walk all over him is D-Train. Quick reversal here by the Hitman. Sending D-Train back inside the ring. The referee just standing idly by, allowing what happens to happen. No rules here in this pillar-to-post title match. Can Ruthless maintain their control over the title situation here in the RWO? Big belly-to-back suplex. Perfectly executed on the arena floor. And now a blatant choke. The referee can't do a damn thing. So anybody out there, you mouth breathers in the front row, you're gonna cry for the likes of D-Train. Well, suck it on up, because it's gonna happen. Now, right now, the sledgehammer of Anal Doom being put to work. Cover here. 1, 2. And a big kick out there by D-Train. Snap elbow drop here by Antoine Bogart. Back to the sledgehammer, but D-Train having the wherewithal, and a big, massive boot puts Bogart down. We got 1. And a kick out at 1. D-Train heading back to the outside. Thought perhaps to gain a little bit of space, but no, went back after those steel steps, and he's gonna pay for it. Griffin Davian in the locker room, yelling at his monitor, encouraging D-Train to get into the fight. Be ruthless. Here we go, double leg takedown, quick roll up. We got 1, 2. The surprise roll up did not take the champion out, but it could have put him in harm's way. Antoine Bogart measuring him out. The vice grip applied on the brain pan, wearing down the champion. It could be over for D-Train. We got 2, and still not gonna happen. Blaze be dead, and Blaze be staying dead here in the wasteland. So Booger Ray, stop eating all those funny-looking mushrooms out there. Get to it. So on our next episode, it will be a street fight. Booger Ray taking on the boss. And here we go. Oh! Took him off the rails. We got 1, 2. And still not enough to keep the Hitman down. Working on the legs now of Antoine Bogart. Caught him right in the ribs. You can see that cockiness returning to D-Train. That moment of hesitation to pander to the fans, not aiding the big man at all. Once again, back up on his feet, putting this newcomer back down. There's no denying the experience behind the champion. We got the Chaos Reaper, Atticus Black in the house. Antoine Bogart having to deal with the pillar-to-post champion at the moment. Can D-Train bring the gold as he drives the spike home? Unbelievable attack, unbelievable matchup here in our opening bout of League of Nations. Oh, he's sending me to the afterlife. All right, well, thanks for the clarification, and here we go. The Billy Goat's curse, locked in deep. Hitching up another cabin to the train, but Antoine Bogart quickly reversing. Oh, absolutely not. Cover! We got two! And again, D-Train says, not today, boy. You want to wreck a bitch? Well, take a number from D-Train. He's wrecked many a bitch out here in the wasteland, but right now, this trifecta of German suplexes wrecking the spine of our pillar-to-post champion. Cover! We got 1, 2. It is over. We got a new champion. I didn't see it happening. And as little use as I have for Ruination and Ruthless Inc., I didn't expect it. I didn't believe it. Triple German suplexes ending the reign of D-Train. No, ain't not true. Ain't not true. Nuh-uh. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, a new pillar-to-post champion, Antoine Bogart. Hell, even the Chaos Reaper can't believe it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Pack has the Wasteland titles in hand. But it is Siri and Mighty Bloodyard of the Underground and the BYC winning a triple threat tag team elimination matchup to become #1 contenders. Do they have what it takes, though, to be the Wasteland Tag Team Champions? Booger Ray might have developed an attitude, but it doesn't take away from the fact he's still a fucking dumbass. Biting off more than he can chew, as he always has. That was a great opening bout. Bill Haight destroyed it at the outset of the show, having to reclip that. It wasn't easy to watch, but the blindsided attack by this unknown. We'll get more on who the hell this man is, and I'm sorry, but what he did to the former leader of Ruthless Inc., I'm feeling inclined to send the man a contract. Mordecai bringing this I don't know, manager, or I am told he's referring to him as master to his matchup against his brother Sin later on. It's we'll get more news. We will find out what the hell's going on. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, this is an elimination tag. No rules. Introducing first members of the Suicide Club. They are BYC through and through. Siri Bloodyard and Mighty Bloodyard, your #1 contenders. Oh my lord, he took over Nothin. We will see Evie Bloodyard later on in the show defending her Wasteland Championship. She is the main event today. But now, they hail from the lands, well, the Pac lands. Introducing Ilva and Rika. They are the Wasteland Champions. They are the Blood Moon Sisters. You're a waste of space, Rex. Shut up. True. Blindsided attack still survived, but put down nonetheless. The Pac seeming to rise to the occasion as of late, turning their win-loss record around. Rika and Ilva, the first to do so after a long losing streak, becoming #1 contenders and winning the Wasteland titles in the end. They have not looked back. True. He didn't kill Bill. All he did was piss him off, and Bill Hate, not one to usually piss off. Sorry, no, ain't happening there, Yeti. No, I got no use for a ditch pig or a sensuasa. Well, I have had the privilege and the honor as well as the discomfort of pissing off Bill Hate. Does not usually go over well, but off the ropes, Mighty, with a basement dropkick to the grill of Rika as Ilva gets driven into the knee by Siri Bloodyard. Well, myself and Bill, we've had a back and forth kind of deal in the ring. He's probably walked away with more wins, I would say, but a mutual respect, I think, has been earned. I have no need in this day and age to go around pissing anyone off. But when it comes to Booger Ray and claiming he has ownership of the RWO, I will put my shit kickers back on for a good old-fashioned street fight. Here we go, Rika taking it to Mighty Bloodyard, who refuses to take off that leather jacket in any matchup. Ilva returning back to the ring, be grappled up by Siri Bloodyard. Here's the Irish whip. And there we go. Nicely done with a heel kick. No, I did not mean that in any kind of gay reference, Yeti. She's passing forwardly. Oh, hells to the no. Ain't leaving nobody alone. Rika defending herself against the waistlock attack there by Mighty Bloodyard. Now Ilva stepping in, but it's Rika to eat the elbow. Ilva taking back control. Here we go. Rear naked choke. Waistlock control by Siri. Can Mighty hold on? Yes, breaking the hold. No pinfalls here, just straight up knockouts. True. And it's a wasteland. They're not saying we have honorable people around here very often. Taking off one's clothing could find them in the hands of someone else. Here we go, Siri off the ropes! Basement dropkick, single leg boot right to the temple of Rika. But waistlock control by Ilfa takes down Siri Bloodyard, a former champion in her own right. Rika now being overpowered by Mighty Bloodyard. There is certain moral flexibility here in the Wasteland. But fuck morality when you're in the Wasteland. Take what you want. Destroy who you please. In my eyes. It makes life so much more entertaining. No! Blaze, get that bastard under control. I don't care if he's a ghost. I don't care if he's a mouth-breathing douche nozzle. Ain't happening. Yes, I know, Rex. You can bend over and lick your own ass. I know. Yes, it has been, Griff. Yes, it has been an exciting match we've got going before us right now. Both teams want to take what they want, destroy who they will. Set the terms of their enemy's surrender. Now, I don't want to deal with them. It's like dealing with another Booger Ray Yeti. Oh my God, this from Yeti Bloodyard, the man who poisoned two men, Drum Monkey and Matt Outlaw. I'm sorry, not Matt Outlaw. Matt, what's his name? That just fucking escaped my mind. Killshot, Matt Storm, there we go. You poisoned him to win a bet against Drago Doom, for fuck's sakes. Sorry about my hog. What the fuck? Here we go. A complete war here before our very eyes. Ilfa sent into the steel ladder, being propped up by Siri Bloodyard, and escapes the attack. Yes, I did mean Storm, yes. Now, I don't know how someone can be thrown in that ladder and it barely budge. You know what I'm saying? Some mysticism going on here in the RWO. Ilfa getting a good taste of that steel once again. Would like a beverage? No, I don't want anything that you're selling. Oh! Siri Bloodyard breaking the ladder in half. The body of Ilfa perhaps broken. Gorilla Glue. The only need I have for Gorilla Glue is to apply it to the lips of one Rex Rapolsky so nobody has to be tortured. We already have Eddie Victor making our ears bleed, and, well, frankly, our arse as well. Goddamn. Yes, Gorilla Glue. I'd like Gorilla Glue. And I hear you can get pretty stoned off of it. But that's besides the point. No. It's like herpes in a bottle, Blaze. I mean, Slate Giddy. No. Right now, it is Siri Bloodyard and Mighty Bloodyard picking the bones clean of our Wasteland Tag Team Champions. I do believe Rika has been eliminated. Bad news for the likes of Ilfa. Yeah, sure it does. Sure. Siri wielding that chair with an expertise that I have never seen before, cracking on that brain pan over and over. Ilfa left on her own to fend off both of these suicidal queens of the underground. Maybe we shouldn't hit our own partner in the head. Yeah, I agree, Griff. Maybe it shouldn't happen. But every now and then a partner needs to be put in his place too. You know? They done fucked up one too many times. And you gotta let them know, hey, enough's enough. And thank God she got her looks from Evie as well, Yeti. Jesus. Ilfa doing everything she can to retain those titles on her own. But it's Siri and Mighty picking her apart at every turn. Chop block there by Ilfa. Basement drop kick barely phases the number one contender there in Siri Bloodyard. Back to work, but block the Inzaguri. Here we go. Mighty sent to the... Oh, jeez. One sent into the announce table. The other with a clothesline from behind. Get Dr. Anus Tickler. Someone's going to need help. Oh, she got her brains and stuff. You know what? I have trouble believing that at all. But ladies and gentlemen, the match is over. The pack destroyed by the Underground Suicide Club. Here's our closing of the match. Just a power of Mighty, unbelievable. But ladies and gentlemen, your new tag team champions, Mighty and Siri Bloodyard. They are the Suicide Club. And the hell, she didn't take off her coat once. Unbelievable. Two title changes already tonight, this evening, whatever it is. I don't care about the time. I really don't. I see a little bit of light peeking through. But ladies and gentlemen, these brothers have put the terms to one another. Mordecai claiming that after tonight, Sin will wish he was never born. A long line of torture lay in wait for the man known as Sin, the Nightmare of the RWO. Who's the man behind Mordecai? Who is this master he speaks of? The hell if I know. But Mordecai versus Sin. We're going down the biblical route here. Brother on brother violence? Hell, why not? Yeah, two titty changes. Yes, because that's the way it works. I don't think there's a one sane one in the BYC. I tell you, Ripper. Mordecai. No, Mordecai, you son of a bitch. I would prefer not to be around George Takei. I've had to face him many a time in the underground. I've had enough of the guy, okay? It's like fighting a goddamn monkey. You know you're losing. He's very handsy. Oh my lord. Oh, what the fuck, Eddie? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting news that a man, the master of Mordecai, you can see standing there waiting patiently, is none other than a man known as Lazarus. I don't know him, but ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mordecai. Gone are the long white locks, the white beard, his natural hair color seems allowed to grow through. Mordecai has had a long, storied career, not just here in the RWO, but Big Dog Wrestling, as well as many other companies around the wasteland. I am told this is not just revenge, but this must be where Mordecai proves himself to his master. Let's see if he can fulfill his master's wishes. This all started when Sin abandoned the Warrior Nation, abandoned his brother, joining with Ruthless Inc. I am getting word that there is a direct link between this Lazarus and this fellow that attacked Bill Haight, Casimir. But ladies and gentlemen, representing Ruthless Inc., and now residing within RWO Nation, he is Sin. These two brothers have faced each other many times in the past. They have not always seen eye to eye, but tonight there is something more behind it. And you can see by the look of Sin's eyes, he is not taking this match lightly. These two brothers know each other better than anyone else knows them. They know what to expect from each other. Well, you know, not very much fiber in the wasteland these days. You know what I'm saying, Yeti? Sin, a highly decorated competitor, not just in the RWO, but Big Dog Wrestling, as well as many other corporations here in the Wasteland. And here we go. Mordecai with a knife-edge chop got blocked by Sin. Sin going straight to the power game. A vicious power bomb. And you can see Lazarus already worried for his new pupil or servant. I don't know what to call Mordecai these days. But a big change, and after that clothesline, we get one. And I don't know why he would have even attempted a pinfall this early in the matchup. He knows Sin better than anyone. Perhaps send him a message and turn him inside out into nightmare. The power within Sin is undeniable. This man has been everywhere in the Wasteland. But now, throwing those heavy hands, Mordecai working his older brother over, taking him down, taking that power structure away and just rubbing his face right to the mat. No, I'm good without any beer. I've been a pretty clean owner here. We have pure organic fiber supplements. No. No, absolutely not. Mordecai rolling to the outside, got that vicious boot, but Sin going up top. Oh! Shoulder block connect, but Mordecai back up on his feet. Look at the power of that clothesline, putting Sin down. Well, like Yeti puts down Ditch Pig Peggy. Whatever's befallen Warrior Nation, it seems like Lazarus might be a man behind it. Mordecai referring to him as his master, that is very strange. Blocks that clothesline by Sin. And busted him wide open with a headbutt. The animosity, the jealousy, the hatred between these brothers, undeniable to say the least. But the back and forth in this match in itself shows you how much disdain there is between these men. Sin walked away from from Warrior Nation without word. Did not inform his brother, his people of Warrior Nation as his decision to accept the invitation by Bill Haight. And now Mordecai making him suffer for it. A cross-face, rings of Saturn applied, wearing down the big man. I would not presume to think that he calls himself that. There's the power of Sin being showcased right there, just manhandling the likes of Mordecai. Not an easy feat itself. Here we go. The crucifixion. Is this going to be utter disappointment for Mordecai? Nah. Not a one-sided battle, and Mordecai had to know that stepping in. Missed the big boot, now paying for it here. It's Mordecai with a leaping clothesline and another cover. We got 1, 2. Oh, you're going to start this again. I told you nothing. I have not spoken to you, Mr. Yeti, in well over 3 weeks since our last podcast. There was no references to a man known as Lazarus. This is my first time laying eyes on the man. And right now, eyeing up Sin with a bit of disdain himself. But here we go. Battling his way out of that hold right there. Basement drop kick by Sin, now holding back on his brother. Collar and elbow here. The Irish whip sending Mordecai into the turnbuckles. And a quick kick out once again by Mordecai. Hammering down on the ribs. Taking back the control he recently lost in this matchup. Drop down. Here we go. Oh, pancaked him. Cover. 1. Oh, come on, ref. Okay. He did grab the ropes, but that was at least a 1. Perhaps a 2 even. Yeah, you can come at me all you want. I ain't stepping back in the ring for a last match with you. Here we go, throwing those heavy hands, but a quick reversal. Hip toss there by Mordecai. Setting him up, and a pump kick. Almost took the Nightmare's head off. Still not ready for it. Here we go once again. Really working the submission holds tonight is Mordecai, and it's over. The tap out. Tearing the pectoral muscles of Sin. And Mordecai walks away standing tall. Look at that pump kick right there, the setup for this maneuver right here. I have no word as to what he is calling this, but goddamn. Sin did not hesitate in tapping out. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, he is Mordecai. Not an easy battle for the man, but defeating his older brother, that is a chance in a lifetime. I do not fear the Underground King, let me tell you. Fuck. Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry, Yeti. You want to fight? I'll find someone for you to fight. Lazarus seeming very proud, encouraging words after the matchup for his disciple, I'll call him. Now, is Lazarus a manager? I couldn't tell you. I have nothing, no information on the man. I will have to put on my investigative hat that I don't own. I have to do some researching and, well, actually footwork to find out what the hell is going on in Warrior Nation. Scared me into retirement. No. A man needs to know when he needs to step back. I have never been a man to fear losing a fight. But I know when it's time. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, they are the #1 contenders. Mark Mayhem, Max Rampage. They are Hatebreed. Griffin Davian eyeing up this newcomer, Lazarus. Not sure what's going on there, but could be some acknowledgement or maybe a bit of knowledge in this mystery that is Lazarus. The likes of Griff actually sitting down for a conversation or an interview, highly unlikely. But you know what? I'll step out of my comfort zone and I'll try. And here they are, ladies and gentlemen, representing Ruthless Inc. They are the Wasteland Tag Team Champions. Fatu Garin, Wolf Tirgaviste, Ruthless forever, forever ruthless. If it's possible, then maybe we need to schedule something there, Griffith. It was a proud day when these two men recaptured the tag gold for Ruthless Inc. Ruthless having struggled for a bit, losing almost every single title that was in their grips. Now the tag team title's back around their waist. Can they survive Hatebreed? Wolf Tirgaviste, the founder and leader of the Foundation, forming a coalition, a alliance with Ruthless Inc. Making Ruthless Inc. all the more powerful. Him and Fatu Garrett seem to be a good match as tag team partners in that ring. Right now, they'll have to prove themselves against this upcoming tag team known as Hatebreed. Sweeping the leg, choking out Wolf Tirgaviste, and now Fatu Garin is Max Rampage. The experience of Wolf Tirgaviste, though, taking down the likes of Mark Mayhem. Now, some might have forgotten, but Wolf Tirgaviste as well as Fatu Garin have both laid claim to being rulers of the Wasteland. I would have to agree with Griffin Davian there. Perhaps the most sound and technical guys alive here in the Wasteland. None other than Fatu, Garen, and Wolf Tirgavish. And once the dice came up aces, did Mark Mayhem. But Fatu right there to save his partner, taking Mark Mayhem off his game. They're staggering him. You can hear him, see him holding himself up against the barricade. Rampage gripping up Tirgavish. Big back body drop. And now, damn, Mayhem destroyed Fatu Garen. Rampage sliding out of that corner inside the ring. A massive shoulder block to Wolf Tirgavish. And now toying with the former ruler. It shows a higher level of intelligence, does it? Well, I just seen it as ego, not intelligence. But knowing oneself could be a mark of intelligence. I guess you are correct. Extremely humble, my left nut. Why in the world? Ground and pound now by Max. Rampage. You can see Mark Mayhem with those gold steps. Yes, we had him specifically painted gold for this event. Had to be a little bit purdy, and now, oh, go to sleep, German suplex! Just broke Wolf Tirgavish. Yeah. You two are real humble. There's the power of Rampage. Exercising Wolf Tirgavish right there. Rampage off the ropes. Spinning back kick. Here's one. Oh, jeez, what a combination by Garen. And now working the back. Just destroying with that combination of suplexes there. Mayhem feeling it on the outside. No getting ready to humble. No. When you speak of being humble, that is a blatant lie. I will not accept it. Rampage now with those steps. But blocked there, the elbow driven into his ribs. Here we go, belly to belly. On the outside, Mayhem with a beautiful swing and neck breaker. You could be correct, Griff. You could be correct. Fatu matching power for power against Mark Mayhem on the outside. Wolf Tirgavish trying to use that technical expertise against Rampage's power. Did not save him there from being squashed in the turnbuckles. And now working the knees of Tirgavish. Rampage now measuring. We've got blood on the outside. I do believe Fatu has been busted open, but an Enziguri to answer him back. Raking the eyes now of Rampage. Tirgavish looking to turn it around. Back suplex dropping him right on his neck. Gonna slow down the big man in a big way. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you're laying claim to being the final god of wrestling. Yeah, I highly doubt it. Yes, he does. The God Slayer by Griffin Davian. Max Rampage having Wolf Tirgavish in a precarious situation there, but changes his mind, does not utilize the steps, instead choking out Tirgavish inside the ring. Mayhem bringing the fight straight to Garen. Gets caught by the boot. Here we go. Locks him up and tosses him back inside the ring. I expected more. At least a bit of brutality there by Garen. Rampage now heading up top, and a big choke slam from the 5'9" Fatu Garen. And there is the power. His father, Adam Garen. Can see a lot of Fatu in, or a lot of his skills coming from the likes of Adam Garen right there. But gets that knee buried in his stomach with an old kitchen sink. The sledgehammer coming into play. But on the outside, it's Tirgavice trying to take out Max Rampage. There's the float over and the chop block. Really working the legs here tonight is Rampage. And it's a smart deal because we all know how Tirgavice is with utilizing those kicks against his opponents. The ladder is being introduced now by Fatu. Mayhem, though, gripping him up. Here we go. Oh, damn. Mayhem rolling to the outside and attacking Tirgavice from behind, but Garen saving his partner, his brother in arms. Here we go, Fatu kicking off Rampage. And oh, eat the feet. And why wouldn't you? Hey, everyone's allowed their fetish. Seems Mayhem has a fetish with that sledgehammer. Wants to bury it in someone's asshole, but instead catches the mouth, the teeth of Fatu Garen. Continuing to hammer down, but it's Wolf Tirgavice trying to stop him, distracted him enough to save Garen. But the ground and pound is real. Monkey pawing. Tirgavice is Mayhem as Rampage destroys Fatu. But here's a reversal. And here we go. Undeniable power by Garen. Escaping the clutches of Tirgavice sends him into the ring post. The Flying Garens. Yeah. No, I don't believe they had any time in the circus, Yeti. But you would know that better than I. I've never run a circus. A hell of a tag team battle between these two teams. Both desperate to walk home with the titles around their waist, and a big power slam by Rampage. There's the power. The panty dropper right there by Mark Mayhem. Hatebreed has come a long way since their debut. Ball raking the eyes of Rampage now. Garen saving himself some pain there. And a bulldog by Tirgavice. I'm going to say this now. It almost seems like Hatebreed trying to send a message to the locker room. Win, lose, or draw, you're going to walk away being hurt when you face Hatebreed. Flatliner there by Tirgavice, but falls victim to Mayhem. A flatliner of his own into the steel steps. Connecting Wolf Tirgavice's brain pan to the steps will definitely slow down the once crowned ruler of the wasteland. Gut wrench, here we go. Max Rampage setting up that ladder there on the outside. Trying to utilize it is Fatu Garen. Come on, kid, destroy him. Take a risk. And a risk is taken. Both ladder and man broken in half. How Mayhem is even moving at the moment, I couldn't tell you. And here we go. Go to sleep. German suplex. Rampage backing him up, and a big boot connects with the jaw of Tirgavice. Mayhem should have stayed on top of Garen, though. A bit of advice. You got your opponent down. Keep him down. Tagged Mayhem right to the back of the brain pan. Only to fall victim to the power of Rampage once again. Tigre looking worse for wear on the inside. And Sour Fang not in action tonight, but sitting, I believe, yes, he is in the 5th row, watching the action unfold. I do believe Fett2 has either been eliminated, because both Hatebreed members working over Tirgaviste here. No, Garen is still very much alive in this matchup. From behind has Rampage, the Irish Whip. Here we go, the spear! On top of the ladder, no less. And there's the power of Mayhem. Tirgaviste laid out as well as Garen. Mayhem measuring him out. Here we go, the pop-up powerbomb. We've got our first elimination here. Tirgaviste misses it in the keg slam. Shades of Scuzz. Baseball bat being utilized, but misses the opportunity now. Connects with the brain pan. Tirgaviste in a world of trouble now. A 2-on-1 situation. Rampage back up top. You've got to be shitting me. Crash and burn. And a swing of the bat. Not once, but twice. Myrtleizing Tirgaviste here. It seems the destruction of Ruthless Inc. is at hand. Single leg drop kick out of nowhere. Just popped up, took flight, did Tirgaviste. But the numbers game, the weapons, just too much for him to handle. This is not looking good for Tirgaviste at all. It's a goddamn mugging. The brutality of it all. Uncalled for. Mayhem not satisfied, just wants to keep swinging that bat. Tirgaviste connects after taking the bat away. But Rampage right there to put an end to him. Lays him out across the barricade. And the beatdown commences. Just despicable actions, but coming back, Rampage has been lacerated. The heel of Wolf Tirgaviste's boot connecting. Only to fall at the hands of Mark Mayhem once again from behind. God damn it. The referee's got to call this already. Another single leg right there out of nowhere. Just the 2-on-1 situation he's got to deal with. Not enough. The sledgehammer finally putting him down. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got new tag team champions here tonight. They are Hatebreed, Mark Mayhem, and Max Rampage. I don't think these men came in to make the match look pretty. It was supposed to be brutal, a message to be sent. They are the men ruling the tag team division. Your brother is the perfect replacement for Pete. Really? Really? Well, ladies and gentlemen, Griffin Davian has voiced his hatred for the Pack for a long time. His hatred for the Alpha. And indeed, it's time to go to work. Who walks away from this one? An Immortal or an Alpha? We've seen an Omega, a self-proclaimed Omega, fall earlier on. I'm talking about Sin, another representative of Ruthless Inc. Well, you know, that, yes. But a mugging just sounded preferable. Assault and battery, that seems like you're going to get charged for something. No, I have not seen it yet. I will be on Skype later. I needed some time away from everything. There were some issues I won't discuss, but they needed my attention. So I had to pull back a little bit so that way I could help a family member. There was no abandonment of RWO, you motherfucker. But yes, I will get to it, Killshot, don't you worry. We are here at League of Nations, representing Ruthless Inc. He is the immortal Griffith Davian. What's to say about this man? He has held about every title he could get his hands on here in the RWO. Every member of Ruthless Inc. A decorated veteran here of the Renegade Wrestling organization. There may be dislike for the man, but respect for what he can do inside that ring. He is looking for a bit of redemption in this match. Having failed his last encounter with Gearoff, you can't blame the man. Oh, I am so sorry that I hurt your sensitive side there, Yeti. The flashbacks of your pappy leaving you must have burnt so bad, that little bitty heart of yours. But ladies and gentlemen, he is the alpha, the leader of the Packlands. Representing the pack here tonight, Gearoff. Speaking of highly decorated, this man as well, perhaps the longest reigning ruler of the wasteland in the history of the RWO. Now, Yeti could dispute that, because technically Yeti has yet to lose any title via pinfall or submission. But lose he has, just as everyone else has here in the RWO. Those tattoos hiding the former black hand that was tattooed on every member of, at that time, a coalition of members of Ruthless Inc. and the Pack. That alliance ending fairly badly. Missing the pump kick and damn! Snapdragon suplex there by Gearoff. Gearoff surprisingly only 6 feet tall. I believe Griffith Davian 6'2", and now off the ropes. The Immortal setting him up. Eat the knees. A little bit of a face breaker there. Roundhouse ducked under. These two men know each other well. Don't kid yourself. They have gone tit for tat for all too long. Both men have stated this will be the end for someone. Oh, what the fuck? Ah, despicable words by one Yeti Bloodyard. Here we go, ground and pound by Griffith Davian. Lethal with his hands as well as his feet. There's a reason why he is a former ruler of the wasteland. A former tag team champion. The very first tag team champion of the RWO, let me tell you. But only tag team champion for perhaps 8 hours. The implosion of Apex, a bit surprising to every member here in the RWO, but goddamn, this man has come a long way since those days. What was it, Chaos? What was it, truly Chaos kill shot? Here's that experience shining through for the Immortal right here. Excuse me. No. Ain't no hockey loving, maple syrup motherfucking guy. Ain't happening. Send him up. Curb stop. This could be the demise of Gearoff at the hands of Griffin Davian at last. Yeah, you know, Yeti teams tends to get bored quickly. Now, he has had fairly interesting reigns, let me tell you. His last reign, perhaps one of his best. But when the man gets bored, he just takes a walk. And here we go. A version of the Godslayer. Lockjaw, I don't know what he calls it. But could this be the end? Griffin Davian has the answer. Throwing hands once again, but there's a block by Gearoff. Thought it was over for Griffith right there in the infamous rack. Has utilized this to win many a match here in the RWO. Griffin Davian struggling to hold on, but hold on, he does. Turns it into an arm drag and back on his feet, ready to battle it out once again. Gearoff, though, a little bit quicker, a little bit snappier. Oh, this is something we don't see from Gearoff very often. A high risk, and there's the elbow drop. This is a submission match, let me tell you. Both men experts with a submission background. And no fucking way. Gearoff almost seemed disappointed at the end, like, it's over? What happened? Oh, jeez. I get it. You all like to be like your daddy. But please, leave the shiny skull alone, okay? Oh, you'll let me live. You'll let me live. Oh, Marwolf, how you doing? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, dispatching the efforts of the Immortal. He is the Alpha, Griffin Davian. All right, I've got to ask, though. I've got to ask, what is going on with Ruthless Inc. tonight? Indeed, in time to snap our back. Griffin Davian put down, and now Gearoff howling at the moon. Well, we're going from one ruthless match to another. The Pillar to Post title on the line. Zoe Doom, a ruthless champion. And she will be taking on Minerva for the Pillar to Post, combining the ruthless as well as the Pillar to Post title into one. We've got the Wasteland's favorite cunt in the house. And perhaps, yes, indeed, it is the highest selling t-shirt on the TeePublic store. It's in the description below. Click that link. It'll take you right on there. There is a whole bunch to offer, folks. Look through it. Find something you like. But the cunt designed the highest sought after merchandise here in the RWO. I don't know. You'd have to be pretty delusional, demented, perhaps even slightly crazy to hate cunt. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is for the Pillar to Post Championship title. I believe a total of 40 cunt t-shirts sold to date. Or at least the design, stickers and otherwise. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, holding in her hands both Ruthless Championship titles, represent the Underground and the BYC. She is Zoe Doom. Oh yeah, 40 cunt lovers. I just remember, you buy a t-shirt, yes, it helps out a little bit here, but you don't get much of a cut when you're working with TeePublic. But I do like having the merchandise out there for anybody who wants it. And yes, there is a sploogeplasm or sploogeplasm design coming your way. A little squirt action for all you sploogeplasm lovers. Oh yeah, yeah, they get a hefty cut. Like a pimp. Ladies and gentlemen, she is the leader of Ruthless Inc. Oh, your Pillar to Post champion, the Centurion, Minerva. Ha ha. Hashtag them thighs all night long. I'm in heaven now, folks. And why wouldn't you when Minerva's gracing our presence? Yes, oh, very much so. Yeah, and they upped their prices to make it harder for people to afford, but you still get the same cut. Talk up that hand and slap Ethan. You know, if that worked, man, I would have fucking powdered up that hand a long time ago. Perhaps the greatest legend of them all here in the RWO. And not just for her title reigns, but them thighs, folks. Them thighs all night long. I've been told the same thing. I think if you're in need of the power to find what you're looking for, you don't know what you're doing to begin with. You know? Pillar to Post title on the line, as well as the Ruthless titles. I believe Zoe Doom will have the biggest fight of her life here tonight. The very first Pillar to Post champion here in the RWO. Could not have a better representative. Sure, she's Ruthless Inc., but take nothing away for bad decisions. She is the greatest here in the RWO. Look at just the size difference. All right, now starting off strong is Zoe Doom. Has Minerva into the ropes. And we're going straight to the outside. Minerva dumped through the ropes unceremoniously. And now, oh shit, she got them crazy eyes. Off the ropes. Suicide dive through the middle rope. Driving her head right into the breastises of Minerva. You know, it's not like I have control, Yeti, okay? Meaty girl can run around sending me all the threats she wants through ya. I ain't scared. Not tonight. Here we go, Zoe Doom taking back control. We've seen Minerva try for that Polish hammer on the outside, missed her mark. Zoe Doom taking back control, DDT, right in the corner. Come on, ref, that foot's underneath the bottom rope. Minerva don't care, she kicks out regardless, but I mean, goddamn. I dived headfirst as well. Let me tell you, a good set of breastises, you don't waste the opportunity. Minerva being dropped once again with that jawbreaker. Here we go. He has both of them. If you were only aiming for the one, I don't think you'd get between nothing, you know? Oh, crash and burn. She did land on her feet. Saved herself a whole lot of pain, but Zoe Doom took a big risk there. Still in control of Minerva. What is going on with Ruthless Inc. tonight? I don't like seeing a one-sided affair. And thank you, Minerva, for finally turning things around. I might not like the ways of Ruthless Inc., but I abhor the actions of BYC. Oh, both you. Oh, goddamn. That would made me need a drink, man. Hydrate, folks. Especially when two heads be flying. Goddamn. Now, if you guys missed it, you want to click on AKW HOF Almar Wolf's channel. He brings you underground from time to time. Great matches that have gone down there. A huge tournament that he just went through as well. Unbelievable stuff there by Almar Wolf. You know, it was a sound reasoning to think that she needed to hydrate, you know? You got your heads flying all around her. She's going to get dizzy, perhaps, you know, a bit worked up. Parched in the end. Hydration is key, but here we go. Ragdoll and Zoe Doom. There is no denying the power of Minerva. Great to have Almar Wolf around. Always is a pleasure. Here we go. Choke. And a reversal by Zoe Doom. Here we go. Leap and knee strike blocked by Minerva. It's time Minerva kicked in overgear or overdrive. Who doesn't love a squirter, man? Who doesn't? Now, I don't know about any other guy out there. God damn it. You know a man is doing things right when you got that woman popping and squirting. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Measure her out. Jailbreak. Connects with the neck, disabling Minerva's power base. Driving her into the announce table. Unbelievable fight we've got on our hands here between Zoe Doom and Minerva. Well, who doesn't like that as well? You know, sometimes the python needs a little bit of hurting. And here we go. Ripcord. There's the knee strike connecting with the jaw. Cover. Is it enough, though? We got two. Minerva says, ain't laying down that easily for you. Back to work goes Zoe Doom. The Pillar to Post title on the line. The Ruthless titles on the line. They will be unified with the Pillar to Post title. The question is, as much as Minerva has gone through in this match already, can she retain the title? Can she unite those titles? Well, this could be it right here, our answer. Because much like Giroff and the Wolves, this is a very favored move. The Tartarus Rack. Slight variation to the backbreaker that Giroff uses, but god damn it, effective. And Zoe Doom not ready to tap out just yet. Driving those elbows into the neck of Minerva. Beautiful drop kick to follow through. Minerva back on her back, and now, ooh, wow. Okay, who doesn't like Minerva on her hands and knees? Okay, I'm not going to look away. Here we go. Frog Splash connects. Is it enough? 1, 2. Holy hell. Near fall after near fall. This has got to be working on the psyche of Zoe Doom, and we know how fragile the psyche is when it comes to the underground. The curb stomp. The brain pan squash 2. And again, Minerva says, fuck you. If I'm going down, you're going to have to kill me. Right now, looking to paralyze Zoe Doom with a wasteland effect. And there it is, the setup. The Tartarus Rack. The referee, pay attention, man. And Zoe Doom tappity taps. It's over. Minerva retains the Pillar to Post and Ruthless titles secured around the waist of Ruthless Inc. and Minerva. Minerva not ready to lay down yet, not ready to relinquish her reign over the Pillar to Post title. She made perhaps the Wasteland title the most sought-after title in the RWO. Oh my God. She has gone, done, lost her ever-living mind. The referee finally placing the title in her hands, breaking that iron claw around the temples of Zoe Doom. Indeed, tap that ass, tappity tap. Oh, we all think all the time. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, and your reigning, defending, Pillar to Post champion, Minerva. A hell of a show thus far, but ladies and gentlemen, they make wonderful friends, but beautiful enemies. Yeti Bloodjar challenges Fred Starr for the Wasteland Championship title. Let's get to it. Now, I planned on coming back Monday. I do apologize. I did even announce, hey, I'll be back tomorrow. But things crept up, and much time was needed. So expect more coming from the RWO. Expect more here coming from the Pillar to Post Network. And perhaps this Friday we can bring back Two Guys, One Dumpster and kick things off once again. We're going to start bringing you interviews with grapplers here of the RWO. We want to bring you a little bit of fun via reviews of old wrestling matches, such as, Ox Baker and Brody. Excuse me. What was his name? Brody, blah, blah, blah. Whatever his name is. You know, the ancient guy. Fucking scars all over his forehead. My mind is a little bit fragmented today. It's on RWO. Not Brody Lee. Don't get it wrong. Yes, Bruiser Brody. There we go. Thank you very much, Yeti, my co-host, for Two Guys, One Dumpster right there to save my bacon. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, he is the challenger. The leader of the underground. He is the self-proclaimed last god of wrestling. The Himalayan High Lord, Yeti Bloodyard. Great matches thus far today. I appreciate those in attendance here live, those that watch the replay. I'm hoping this man gets monkey pod tonight. I truly do. His disrespectful antics to the offices of the RWO have gone too far. Hey, R-Man 2 True, how's it going? What's up? Some RWO Wrestling. Welcome to the Wasteland. We have the daughter of Minerva in our main event. Can she do as her mother did? Can she walk away your Wasteland champion? But ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Wasteland champion, he's holding the old and the new titles in hand. The leader of the Savage Lands, Fred Starr. Fred Starr surprising many, walking away the Wasteland champion in that triple threat Hell in a Cell, retiring the Angry Viking, myself, and stripping the gold from around the waist of Yeti Bloodyard. His first Wasteland title reign. Let's see if this burning star burns brighter here tonight, or if it's going to fizzle and pop. RWO Wasteland Championship titles held aloft. A very proud champion. He's worked hard throughout the years here in the RWO, finally capturing the gold. I think that referee needs to be introduced to Almar Wolf's ghost. Maybe she cracks a smile for a change. Fred Starr hesitant to give Yeti Bloodyard a rematch at first. In the end, he said if anyone is going to put down Yeti, it will be him. I don't know why Sour Fang is allowed near ringside. It appeared he handed Yeti something in his hand. step back over the barricade, back into the fans in attendance. But look at this. Just too big is Yeti Bloodyard for the likes of the Burning Star. Here we go. Back body drop there by Fred, turning things around quickly on Yeti, but firing back. Yeti stepping back into the fight. Eats an elbow. Runs in with a neck breaker. The champion in control. The ground and pound. Gotta make sure if Yeti's gonna take what's his, he's gonna work for it. The amount of hatred, the amount of anger that has bubbled up between these two. I don't know exactly what went on. I know Fred has stated he had to escape the underground from an attack by Yeti Bloodyard and the BYC. And for many a year, Fred Starr has been a loyal BYC member. For that to suddenly change, now leading the Red Skull Commandos and wanting to end the career of Yeti Bloodyard here tonight. Could not take him off his feet, throwing those hands, only managing to stagger Yeti. Yeti, 7 feet tall, going down now, back body drop. Went for the pile driver, and we all know how Fred Starr has been utilizing the pile drivers as of late. Definitely doing some scouting here is Yeti Bloodyard, able to reverse out of that pile driver, and now just laying the beats right on our champion. Here we go on the outside, and again, did not work out for Fred Starr. Wants to break the neck of Yeti Bloodyard. I can't blame him. I felt the same way. The power base of Yeti, undeniable. I don't think anybody can match the power of this man, beast, whatever he is. Driven into the ring post now, working those ribs is Yeti Bloodyard. Oh, Jesus. Yeti does not try and make the fight look pretty. He's in there to dominate, and that is it. Take what he believes belongs to him and ruin the hopes and dreams of his opponents. And he does so for the most part with a smile on his face, let me tell you. Takes a great deal of pleasure in crushing the dreams of men like Fred Starr. Arm drag, working the shoulder now of Yeti Bloodyard, the champion. Trying to fight back. The size, the power of Yeti, just too much. Here we go, beautiful reversal. Went for that last call, fall-away slam, but a back body drop again here by Yeti Bloodyard. And blocked out pounce this time did Fred Starr. Big boot right to the mouth hole. The old face hole kick, why not? And there it is. Jesus, I've been trapped in this man's clutches before. You swear every vertebrae is being crushed. All you need to do is hold on and start fighting, much like Fred Starr. And another big boot connects. How he can get that leg so high up to connect with the chin of Yeti, I couldn't tell you. Basement drop kick caught him right in the temple, did Yeti Bloodyard. And now going to the outside as Fred Starr rolls to the outs. Don't forget our main event. It's for the Wasteland title. Hecate challenges Evie Bloodyard. Here we go. Big German suplex. There's that humbleness Yeti was referring to earlier on in the show. Oh yeah, a whole lot of humble emotions going down there. Popping a little bead of a bicep, no bigger than a nugget, is Yeti Bloodyard. Just manhandling Fred Starr. The count continuing. We're at the count of 8. Yeti, you're not going to win the title on a countout. Fred Starr doing the smart thing, evading. Yeti getting back inside the ring. Here we go. Locking up once again. This time, big DDT by Freddy. I believe he's got Yeti lacerated. That DDT might have busted open Yeti Bloodyard, but did not slow him down in the least. Another bear hug. Squeezing the life out of the champion. Just ragdolling the little man. I've got to worry about Meanie later on, but hey, I can't help that her daughter just doesn't have what it takes to be a true champion. Big spine buster, nice comeback there by the champion. We got the 1, the 2. Almost a 3 there before Yeti kicks out. And the frustration building in Fred Starr. Here we go. Got him up. Oh my goodness. Cradle to your grave. Is it enough? Has he ended Yeti Bloodyard? And now he hasn't. Spinal tap keeping Yeti down. Smart thinking here by the champion. Measuring out Yeti once again. He's got to keep the big man off his toes, but eats the elbow. Big choked slam there by Yeti. Just ran in, connected with his goozle, and slammed him down the hard way. Almost an STO, if you will, but a DDT, and Fred doing the smart deed once again, getting the hell out of Dodge. You can't lose the title on the outside. Racing in to greet Yeti, a big mistake. Eats another DDT. And a pump kick connects. No love lost between these two friends at all. Just draping Fred Starr over the barricade. These men showing very little love or concern for one another. The friendship has definitely been thrown out the window here. Yeti wants what he believes belongs to him. He did not rightfully lose the title in his own eyes. Tonight, he promises to regain the title and rule the wasteland with an iron fist. But we're at the count of 8, and these men have decided to go out into the stands. We're at the count of 9. God damn it, get in the ring! And it's over, a draw. Fred Starr retains, but both men looking very displeased at the result. This war is far from over between these men, but we're going into our main event. Hecate becoming the #1 contender for the Pillar to Post Championship title. Then facing Zoe Doom. The winner of that match was given the option for the Wasteland title or for the Pillar to Post. Zoe did not want to face her aunt, a family member, so opted to take on Minerva earlier on, paid the price there. Now Hecate must face the Wasteland champion, the Banshee Queen, Evie Bloodyard. Let's get to it. I wish Bruiser Brody never got killed. I would have loved to seen him and Nord the Barbarian as a tag team. You know what? I don't believe Bruiser Brody needed a tag team. Maybe as he got older, yes. Okay? But that man was a special kind of violence all unto himself. He didn't need a partner. He brought what everyone wanted by himself. The violence that man brought the fans, there's not many people in the wrestling business that can bring that to you. You know, Terry Funk, yes, one of them. You know, Cactus Jack, Mankind, whatever you want to call Mick Foley. Yes, they could bring it. But what Brody did in that ring, you see a lot of big men have taken some of those attributes that man brought into the wrestling world and worked them into their own gimmick. Starting off strong right now is Evie Bloodyard, your Wasteland champion. I don't know why we didn't have a entrance, but you know what? If we're going straight into it, Hecate says, well, hell yeah! Hell in a Cell, our main event. The Wasteland title is on the line. Yeti does not gain the Wasteland title back. A draw, ending that brawl right there. Both men getting counted out on the outside. And a steel chair being utilized on the brain pan of Hecate. Here we go. Knocked that chair right out of her hands. Just ran in and punched her right in the face. And there's the float over reversal. Chop block taken down. Hecate. Ruben Cruz, how you doing? Oh, springboard forearm. Caught her right in the teeth. Oh, hell yeah, kind of moment. But Hecate quick to turn things around. Belly to belly. No, reversal by Evie Bloodyard. Evie now retrieving the steel chair. Being driven back by Hecate. There's the boot. Back and forth matchup here between these two. Spinning knee. Almost a discus knee strike to the jaw of Hecate. And now brutalizing her with that steel chair. Cover! If this is over right now, Hecate, I'll fire ya. Our main event, these women did not want to wait. No entrance. Just straight into the fight. There's been a long-standing feud between the Bloodyards and Ruthless Inc. I don't know where Hecate stands. Banished from the Packlands. Is she a member of Ruthless Inc? I couldn't tell you. But she could very well be the Wasteland champion right here. Cover attempt here after the DDT. Oh, that was close. Very close. Sour Fang letting those who will listen know that he should have been in Yeti's place tonight. He at least could have gotten the job done. Here we go, Hecate. The power base. Look at that stolen suplex. Switches one arm, drops Evie right onto the baseball bat. And now taking a swing with the chair. Did not work in her attempt, but here we go. Big elbow. Hecate running straight into the elbow of Evie Bloodyard. Almost a bionic elbow, if you will. Hecate taking back control, but another reversal here. Inverted DDT. Evie Bloodyard having held that Wasteland title for a long time now. Does not want to see that reign end, but if she's going to lose that reign, who better than Hecate? Welcome to RWO, folks. This is the League of Nations. Here we go. And hammering down on the brain pan. Evie breaking the powerbomb situation. Pump kick. Hecate down the challenger. Dazed, confused. And Evie wasted no time underneath the apron. Has another steel chair. You got a baseball bat. You already got a chair. Do you need more? You can see, though, the fight is taking a lot out of both, though. Taking her time on the outside, catching her breath. Did not work in her benefit at all. The headbutt putting down the champion. Our man, Too True, cheering on Evie Bloodyard, it seems. Here we go. Rolled right through that gut wrench, did Evie. And now, oh my goodness, the cookie cutter. Caught her right in the cooter. We got the 1, 2. How did she even manage to kick out? I couldn't tell you. She got a pussy of steel. Roundhouse and sweeps the leg. Hecate right to the ass with a drop kick. And what a fine ass, I might say. Don't disrespect the asses here in the RWO. Finally connected with a steel chair. But Evie answers it with a boot to the midsection. Basement drop kick, catching her right in the temple. Hecate finds herself right where she began. The Irish whip now into and over the ropes. Oh, she split her lips all right, let me tell ya. Jawbreaker staggering Hecate once again. The experience alone and turns it around on Evie. The experience of both women undeniable. Hecate came into the RWO like a storm. Conquered the women's division. Held every single singles title there is to be found. Also, the 6-woman tag titles, known as the Furies titles, along with those championship reigns. Here we go. Oh, Jesus. The power, undeniable, sends her through the wall of the cell. This is going to get ugly quick. Hell, it already got ugly. Jawbreaker staggering Hecate, and Evie try to escape her clutches, scurrying up the side of the cell. Get your ass moving. She's going to kill you. And driven into the side of the cell by Evie, answered with a shot to the jaw. There's a battle on the side of the cell, and down goes Hecate. Answering the call to this battle, Evie Bloodyard stands atop of the cell, no worries whatsoever. No, you can never have enough weapons. No. Evie showboating on top of the cell, did not see Hecate stepping to her, and drives a knee right to the side of the brain pan. You're damn right, Yeti. You're damn right. I broke that mirror, but good. There's the power of Hecate. Once again, military press. And down goes the champion. Here we go. Another reversal by Evie. Desperation on both sides seeping through. The cracks in the armor definitely evident here on top of the cell. It's a precarious, very scary place to be. The fall through or fall off, nobody wants to experience it. Bodies could be broken here tonight, and the fans are loving every minute of it. Jawbreaker this time, it is Evie Bloodyard staggered. The champion now in the clutches of the challenger. Oh my goodness. Almost split her lips right on the cables holding the cell. Oh my God. The power of Hecate, undeniable. Is she the new champion? Just tossed her through the top of the cell. We got 2. It is over. Evie Bloodyard no more. Look at that DDT right there. Unbelievable fight between these two. There's the power slam through the cell, and there's the final moment. The body of Evie Bloodyard broken right here as she's tossed right through the top of the cell. All that was left to do was to climb down the 1, 2, 3. And we got some trouble on our hands. Hecate as your new champion? That's a scary thought right there, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of this match and your new Wasteland champion. She is Hecate. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody that joined me here this afternoon, this evening. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, do not forget to hit that thumbs up. Share the show out. Let others know what is breaking loose here in the RWO. We will be back this week for more. Let me tell you, it is only Wednesday. We've got a few more days. And, well, a little bit of conversating with the resident Yeti. We'll see if we can bring you back. Two guys, one dumpster this week on Friday night. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's me for today. Have a great one. Always have a better tomorrow. But for now, I am out of here.